Compound intervals can be very frustrating to deal with because the interval is way beyond the octave, and you ask yourself, how am I going to find the interval of more than an octave? We are here to find that. And stay tuned, because I'm going to give you the top secret of how you can easily find the interval more than an octave. For you to reach an octave, for example, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Beyond C again, you are going to have D, E, F, G, A, B, and then up to C. So the interval from C to C is quite simple. Let's move from octave, which is an eighth. Going forward, you are going to find this one is a ninth, a 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and so on. Let's see the concept of you finding the interval which is more than an octave. We are going to find out that when you are dealing with a compound interval, count the letters and we'll have them by numbers. Now, for you to have them by quality, you are going to measure the interval in terms of tones. C to D compound is going to be a ninth. A ninth is going to be like a second, because you are just after the octave. It is a second from C, which is an octave above. So after finding the ninth, and we realize that seconds can either be minor or major. A ninth is going to give you 6 plus 1 tones. And then for a minor, it is going to give you, minor ninth is going to give you 6 plus a half a tone, which is 6 and a half a tone. You can also find the tenths. Major tenth is going to give you 6 plus 2 tones, and minor tenth is going to give you 6 plus 1.5 tones. Other majors and minors, for example, major 13th is going to give you 6 plus 4.5 tones, which is 10.5 tones. And then we also have minor 13, which is going to be 6 plus 4 tones. Then we also have major 14th. Now 6 plus 5.5 tone will give you a major 14th. And then a minor 14th will be 6 plus 5 tones, which is 11. We can also have perfect one. The ones which are having perfect, which, for example, 11th. Now you are going to name them in two different ways. You can have compound seconds, or compound thirds, or compound fourths, compound fifths, etc. Or you can say 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, up to 15th. For you to have an interval like, for example, 14th, it is going to be a compound 7th. A compound 7th, which is going to either be a major or a minor. You can further make it to be a diminished if you like. For example, you reduce by a tone, it can be a diminished. So in short, you can have it as a compound major, where you just relate your key. For example, if it is you are moving an interval from C to G, you are going to have C to G. You can lower the G by an octave, then it will give you a fifth. Or you can count the letters one by one, like C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So C to G compound, an octave higher, it will be a perfect 12th. In perfects, we have a perfect to octave. We know we have perfect octave. We also have perfect 11th. We have perfect 12th and perfect 15th. All those are perfect intervals. We have perfect 11th, perfect 12th, and perfect 15th. So you can have those as your interval. The top secret is that you can move your interval in an octave above. The root position, you move it to an octave above, then you just count the interval as normal, and you will have it as compound interval.